Assalamualaikum everybody. So we are here with our third recipe in the 3 recipes that Scary Yummy is doing with Scafa. This one is super special to both of us since it's inspired from Palestine. So Ayesha, tell us about this recipe.
So we found this recipe to be very different and we thought we'd give it a try. It's a date stuffed cookie, but it's made into bracelets. So it's quite sweet.
And this is inspired from Palestine.
Yes.
So it's a dessert they make in Palestine for Eid?
Specifically, yes, for Eid. Yeah.
So this Eid, let's all try and make this as in remembrance of what's happening to our Palestine brothers and sisters.
Palestinian cookies called kak, the ajwa. I think the ajwa is coming from the anise seeds, or what we call sauf. So we're going to make our cookie batter. And then what I've done before is I've taken leftover dates, a little bit of oil, cinnamon, anise seeds or sauf, elaichi, or...
Elaichi is...
I have it here.
Cardamom. Yes.
Cardamom.
Sorry guys, no me brain in Ramzan.
Cardamom. So it's very, very earthy, and it has like really nice fragrances. So it's just been made into a paste.
So this is ajwa khajur.
Yeah. So, and it has cinnamon and also some
cardamom.
Cardamom, thank you.
So how did you make it into a paste?
So I just pitted out the dates, and then I put a little bit of oil and then a little bit of water, and on the stove mixed the spices, and then just kept smushing it until it became a paste.
So this is kind of cooked on the stove?
Yes, just, yeah, not so that it burns, just so that it just gets a bit soft, and then you have to mash it into a paste. So once it's become a paste, you need to cool it, and then once you've cooled it, you can then roll it into balls. So this I've kept in the freezer or fridge because then it doesn't stick to your hands.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do is, because we need to make the bracelets, and the cookie batter is going to be the sort of like the binding factor. So we need to make ropes. So ropes of the date and then ropes of the cookie. So just for now, so just to do the rope, so it's a bit messy, but that's fun. And then you just need to kind of make a nice thin rope, and then you can keep it in the freezer or fridge just so that it's easier to handle, and then you get a nice shape. So that we'll keep aside for later, and then we can start on the flour. While I wash my hands, do you mind please helping? And we need to add the yeast and the sugar into the water.
Done.
I'll just wash it. Yes. So we'll let it bloom. The sugar will dissolve, and it's not going to be like a bread. So yeast usually helps it proof. But I think this is just going to make it like get a little bit of a rise. Rather than a flat cookie, it'll be sort of a chunky cookie. So we'll leave it for 5 minutes. So what we're going to do now is we have to add oil. This is oil? It's a vegetable oil. So just nothing with a flavor. And we're going to add it to the flour. And we're going to do sort of what we do with a puff, like not a puff pastry, but like with a quiche dough. We're going to just crumb it with our fingertips. So we want to incorporate the oil into this flour, and it's going to end up looking like wet sand. So it's not binding, but it's just getting everything inside. Yeah. And then
what's this?
This is the cardamom. So we're just going to add that in and continue.
So we add cardamom to the date paste
and here as well. So you'll get aromatics throughout in the biscuit and then also in the date filling. So we're just going to continue crumbing. And then the water we're going to add, so it's going to help it combine. And I'm just going to get a bit messy. And then once they're fresh, you're just going to
It smells so good.
So we'll keep these here, and then you can start with that one. So just press it down, and then we just need to stretch it straight as much as we can. So, and then you just need to keep making sure it can lift up so it's not sticking. So once we've done that, we're just going to twist. We're going to close it, but we're just going to just roll it. We can roll it out. So just using your fingers kind of, so keep rolling it out. Yeah, so it can become nice and thin.
Oh.
Yeah. And then once we've done that, we're just going to make our bracelet.
In cooking, right? Like you keep doing the same thing till you get it perfect.
Yes. I think you also need to be confident in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I think sometimes when we see students and we want, so if they're coming here, they're not coming here to learn, they're also coming here to be, it's okay if you burn something, you can make it again, do you know?
Yeah.
I think there's always a fear of something going wrong and then chefs or cooks not wanting to start something again. So
Unintentionally, I made a design.
exactly.